The Williams car may look similar to last year's, but I can assure you it's not. There's less blue, but also more blue. How does that work? Well, despite the FW46 livery being leaked slightly earlier than the official reveal, we can now appreciate the design, and it looks a lot smarter than expected. I was watching the live stream of the Williams event and I thought we were going to have to sit through a long presentation, like the Red Bull one last year, before we got to see the livery. But no, good old Will Buxton went straight to the point and showed us the livery right away. And I can tell you, my friend, that this livery is pretty impressive. One of the biggest criticisms I had with the FW45 livery was that it looked too busy and cluttered. There were too many different motifs and elements, like the overlaid W on the rear wing, the light blue and red spikes, and the Duracell battery. Thankfully, the battery motif has stayed, as that's one of the most ingenious things they've ever added to a livery. I still find that really cool. But the rest of the livery felt disjointed and inconsistent. The driver numbers, the Gulf logo, and the overall layout didn't seem to fit together. But now, the livery seems more refined and elegant. I really like the white and red pinstripe motif that goes around the nose and ends on the nose cone. It's a homage to the Williams cars of the 80s and 90s, which had a similar color scheme. You may remember the FW10 driven by Nigel Mansell and Keke Rosberg, or the FW19 that won the championship with Jacques Villeneuve. They also used this motif in the early 2010s, with an homage to the Rothmans livery of the mid-90s, without using the actual Rothmans name. But this time, it's more subtle and classy. And even though the addition of Komatsu has two different shades of blue on the side, it doesn't look out of place. Komatsu has been a sponsor of Williams before, back in the 90s, although it was smaller and on the nose cone. It's good to see a former partner of Williams coming back, and this time with a prominent placement on the car. One thing is for sure, Williams looks like they are in much better health with more sponsors that we actually recognize. Miprotein is also there, as it has been since the US Grand Prix in Austin. This is really good to see. It feels like there's a message behind this livery, you know. And that's the most important thing. This is not the FW46 we are seeing here, though. This is the FW46 livery design on the FW45 body. This means that Williams are not giving away all of their secrets, unlike us, which presented the entire VF24 car. As Komatsu, the team principal, said, they are probably going to be last in Bahrain anyway, so there's no point in showing the car. But Williams look like they have some potential. I feel like this livery is less boring and more exciting. And I know that some people might say that it's just a carbon copy of last year, but that baby blue, along with the McLaren one, is on the way out. One thing is certain, baby blue is so passé tilde copyright in the world of Formula 1. Mercedes have dropped it and now Williams have dropped it. They have also changed their logo, which is now a darker blue and white. Their Williams logo from 2014 has survived, despite many rumors that I also covered on this channel, saying that it was going back to a more Frank Williams era of bold typeface, like Euro style. That didn't happen, though. Maybe they showed it off before, but then they changed their mind at the last minute. They could easily do that, I guess. Maybe that was the case.